Hello and welcome to the 8th edition of UTA Spotlight. I'm Maritza Scavell. Today we start our weekly newscast by creating awareness on mental health here on campus. Our reporter Zainal Zanati gives us the details.
It's usually the elephant in the room, avoided in conversation, often invisible and with a stigma attached to it.
There's a really big stigma around mental health.
Like the way it makes me feel, it made me depressed. I had to take depression medicine. I had to see a therapist because of it.
The feeling of loneliness, helplessness, and that no one understands. These feelings are all too familiar for Jane, who has been battling mental health since she was a child.
Like every once in a while, I'll find myself being totally out of it, totally what I call, I'm so ADD right now. I just still just hate the way that it makes me feel. It makes me feel like a completely different person.
Jane began taking medicine and immediately started noticing a difference with her ADD and depression.
It did. My grades definitely got better. I was a completely different person. I was studying. I just felt smarter, but it just still was the way it makes you feel.
UTA offers counseling and psychological services for students like Jane seeking help. Monica Rentowski, a psychology major and CAPS ambassador, weighs in on the stigmas associated with mental health.
Unfortunately, we all go through it, and I don't think anybody should be ashamed of that. It should be something that you realize, this is part of life, and I can get through it, and that's what makes me stronger.
According to Mental Health America, there are over 200 classified forms of mental illnesses. Just because we can't see it doesn't mean it's not an urgent issue, especially today on college campuses. Zaina Zanati, UTA News.
Strength and conditioning play a key role to an athlete's performance. Our reporter Shelby Richards shows us how a UTA coach from across the world gets the job done.
Passion can be expressed in many different ways. For Coach Wardell, his passion starts in the weight room, as he shares his knowledge and talent to help his athletes excel on the court.
I'm from England originally, so what happened was there wasn't many opportunities in my profession in England, so I came over here, did a master's degree, and then kind of everything led to the position here at UTA from there. We get very good athletes in there, a pleasure to work with. I like the variation of working with the women's team and with the men's team.
Being a strength and conditioning coach for Wardell is something he stays passionate about. He really enjoys the culture and memories that he's made here at UTA.
I think one of the top memories is seeing the guys' team cut down the nets. Last season when they won a regular conference tournament, but a lot of my role is not the end result, it's the process of getting there. So every summer I look back and think that was a great memory of how we worked out that summer. So I enjoy the process more so than the end result.
Shelby Richards, UTA News.
There are several Greek organizations here on campus that are having events all year long. Our reporter Madison Corda takes us to a particular event that is making waves with innovative ideas.
For many Greek organizations on campus, philanthropy is one of their most important focuses. For sorority Alpha Kappa Delta Phi, breast cancer awareness is their cause. At the sorority's first annual Mr. Pink pageant, the event showcased the sorority's love for their philanthropy by inviting male contestants to come out and support the fight against the disease. The show had a few key components, said President Jennifer Nguyen.
The show basically consists of 3 sections where male pageants will first catwalk with a bra that was designed by his sister. Second, showcase their talent, whether it's singing, dancing, or strolling. And then the third part is just trivia questions asked by judges where they can help educate the audience as well.
One of the judges for the event, Marielle Villarreal, said that the event is very special to her and that her own sorority, Zeta Tau Alpha, has a unique connection to Alpha Kappa Delta Phi.
This event is super important to me, especially since as a ZTA member, breast cancer is also our philanthropy. So I thought it's super great as a CPH member to not only reach out within our own community, but MGC community as well.
The event exceeded its expectations, said Vice President for Service Diana Nguyen.
It definitely sold more tickets than we intended to, and a lot more people came out than we could even imagine. We sold over 90 tickets, and the venue was only set for 120, which was what we were expecting, and we got way more than that.
Junior Henry Prieto won the competition. Proceeds from the event will go to Alpha Kappa Delta Phi's philanthropy, the Avon Breast Cancer Crusade. Madison Corda, UTA News.
For more information on upcoming newscasts, you can visit utanews.com. I'm Maritza Scavell, and that's all we have for our 8th edition of UTA Spotlight. Thank you, and we hope to see you next week.